In this tutorial, I'm going to give you a general overview of the NRPA Park Metrics site. At its core, the NRPA Park Metrics site consists of the agency performance survey through which we collect an agency's operational data and various reporting tools that allow an agency to compare their results to the industry norms. To enter your data for the current year, you can click on the green button titled Enter My Agency Summary Data. Or if you'd like to modify or enter historical data, you may do this by clicking on the My Agency Data from the top navigational menu and selecting the reporting year that you'd like to update. Both of these will take you to the Agency Performance Survey page. This is a fairly straightforward survey form that is broken into sections that you can navigate through by clicking on the tabs or by clicking on the navigation buttons at the bottom of each page. A couple of key items to point out. You may download an Excel version of the survey if you'd prefer to complete offline, and if you've participated in previous years, you may click on the Copy Data from Existing Year to copy forward previously entered data as your starting point, and then just modify the information that has changed, such as budgets, personnel, workloads, etc. Once your data has been entered, now what? You now should begin utilizing the reporting tools in the system. The Agency Performance Report and the Agency Performance Dashboards. These may be accessed from the Reports link in the top navigational menu or from the agency homepage. Running a custom agency performance report is a three-step process. To run a report, the first step is to select the filter criteria by which you'd like to narrow the survey results. If nothing is selected in a particular filter, that filter is not applied to the results. For instance, if I select the report year and also select the checkbox for the state of Ohio, the results will include all agencies in Ohio, regardless of their jurisdiction type or budget size or jurisdiction population. Most agencies tend to select their state or province to see what agencies nearby them are in the system. That's fine, but I would also recommend selecting a jurisdiction type along with some additional population and budget size filters to see what other agencies nationwide might be very similar to your agency and might be a great comparison or benchmarking partner. Once you've determined the filters you'd like to apply, click on the search button and it will take us to step 2. Step 2 lists all of the agencies that met the filter criteria that you indicated in step 1. All of the agencies that met your criteria are checked by default, but you can just check or uncheck the boxes to select the specific agencies that you'd like to include in your custom report. Then click the Run Report button, which will take us to step 3, which will display the report results. A few things to point out. First off, the Export button allows you to export these results so you can utilize the reports offline in an Excel environment. Also, you'll notice the first two tabs, Aggregate Report and Side-by-Side Report. The Aggregate Report is loaded by default and it displays your agency's results right alongside the aggregated results for the agencies that met your filter criteria. The side-by-side reporting allows you to drill this down further to see your agency's results alongside each of the individual agency's responses that met your criteria. This is often very useful for agencies to utilize when preparing a master plan. This can be a very easy way to compare yourself with 5 to 10 agencies within this online reporting tool. If you'd like to compare yourself to more than 10 agencies, I'd suggest clicking on the Export button to export the results to Excel, as it will probably be a little easier to view this larger data set in that manner. If you'd like to conduct additional searches, simply click on the blue bar titled Step 1 Search. This will reopen the filter criteria page and you can continue to do additional searches. The other reporting tool, Agency Performance Dashboards, may also be accessed from the Reports link in the top navigational menu or from the agency homepage. This is your agency's key performance ratios alongside the industry norms and also reports in trend graphs your past 4 years' performance for your agency versus all agencies in the system for the ratios of acres per thousand population, operating expenditures per acre, operating expenditures per capita, revenue per capita, and revenue as a percentage of operating expense, which is a cost recovery ratio. This concludes this tutorial. Thank you for your time and interest in Park Metrics. And if you have any questions, please contact NRPA at industryinsights.com.